told me to have a conversation with you on job versus business. So please give me your opinion. What do you favor more?
I think both of these things have pros and cons. Like they do have
Yeah.
their own benefits and they do have their own disadvantages. But I would prefer business because
How are you? Very good afternoon to you.
good afternoon and I'm fine. What about you?
Yeah, I'm also fine.
Okay, so this is our first interaction, and there is a formality of introducing each other. So you introduce yourself, then I will introduce myself.
Yeah, I am Rahul from India, from UP, you can say. UP is one of the most popular state of India, and I am MA with English literature and B.Ed, and I have qualified the teaching exam test 4 times. I'm still preparing for PGT English and PGT English too. My hobbies are teaching, doing social service, and sometimes playing and going on the natural places as a tour, and many more things like this. Please tell me something about you.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so I am Abdul Kadir from Sindh, Pakistan, and currently I am pursuing my bachelor's in English literature, and I'm in my final year, so I'm gonna be graduating very soon. And if I talk about my hobbies, so I like to watch TV shows, movies in my free time, and apart from that, nowadays I'm having this kind of interaction with as many people as possible to improve. Yeah, that is
That's
all
nice.
about me.
It's very good. Nice. How's your study going on this day?
Yeah, study is going great. Like I have given my final exams already. Now I have to go through Viva session. It is going to be held in a couple of weeks, so I am preparing for it now.
Okay. Have you completed it? It is the final year, no?
So I have given final exams of all the eighth semester. Final exams are completed. Now I am preparing for my Viva. So after Viva, I will be completely graduated.
Yes, you will be completed it after Viva. What is the future plan for the career taking?
I am interested in teaching field, so I am more likely to become English teacher. That is like I'm planning to do in future.
That's very nice. That's great. You are talking each other as English teacher. I also teach English, and if you are interested in teaching English as a subject, you want to become a English teacher.
And you have also
Please
done
tell me.
masters in English literature, right?
Yeah, I'm master English literature.
It feels very
Please,
great to speak someone who has also done English literature.
yeah, that's why I feel I like talking to you because you are just doing what I have done. It's great to talk each other. Please tell me something about the film industry of Pakistan, Bollywood.
Yeah.
Do you?
Pakistan, yeah,
Yes, yes, yes.
Pakistan film industry is doing very well nowadays. Like in recent years, the movies are made so good and like they are doing very well in terms of box office. And some of the movies of Pakistan are also released internationally. So I think film industry is doing quite well.
Yeah. What's your opinion towards India or about India? What do you
I
think?
think
What is your view about India?
yeah. So you want me to be completely honest?
Yeah.
So I think Indian people are very good. Like the nation of India is pretty good, but the politicians or leaders of India are not good, I would say. Similarly, here in Pakistan, we also don't appreciate our leaders. They are also not very good, I would say. So that is my complete and honest opinion, I would say.
Yes, yes. That's truth. That's truth. The politicians, the leaderships are not doing their duties with honesty, and they are not good. But the people of India as well as Pakistan are very honest. We have affection for each other. That's great. Please tell me something about your family, your parents, your sisters, brothers, and
Okay,
these things.
okay, so we are
Which
family of
which state of Pakistan do you belong to?
Sindh. Sindh is the state of Pakistan. So yeah, I belong to Sindh.
Sindh. Okay.
And talking about my family, so we are member of five family members. Like my parents are there, my mother and father, and we are three brothers. So yeah, this is my family.
That's good. What is the what is the father do? What does the father do?
So my father has a shop of sweets, like he sells sweets.
Okay, that's good. Sweet. I like sweet very much. Whenever I'm from Pakistan, I want that you must feed me sweet because I am fond of sweet. I like taking sweet.
Yeah. So you are a teacher of English. So tell me your experience as a teacher.
My experience as English teacher has been very fine. I have been teaching for the last 14 years, more than 14 years. 14 years at month around. I have completed as a teacher. Then I was a student of class 11. Then I started teaching as a subject as a spoken classes. Now I have taught more than 5,000 students. And to my sister, I have taught. I have made her a popular English teacher of this locality. Now she is teaching with me. We are running our own coaching, offline classes and online classes too. We both brothers and
So
sisters are the teacher of English.
so like all like brothers and sisters like yours are pretty much interested in English language, right?
Yeah, they are. We all are interested in English language. Because of me, she started liking English. I taught her. Now she is interested very much in English. She teaches English for the last 7 or more than 7 years. She has been teaching English in spoken classes and just as ninth and 10th academic classes also she teaches 11, 12 classes.
And how long have you been having these kind of sessions?
This is my first session on with you. That's why I'm very happy to have a great session with you.
Oh, so I
And
am the first person you are interacting with virtually.
yeah, actually, I am not. I was not fond of these things because generally I am busy from morning to evening for the classes. I have my own coaching classes. I have joined an inter college also for teaching there as a subject. So I don't have much time for this. But my sister is uh, generally busy during the day. That's why she interacts with the people as a conversation. So she told me to have a conversation with you. That's why I said, yeah, I can, I will do because this is the first time. That's why,
And did she tell you about the topic that we were supposed to talk on, job versus business?
yeah, she told me. She told me to have a conversation with you on job versus business. So please give me your opinion. What do you favor more?
I think both of these things have pros and cons. Like they do have
Yeah,
their own benefits and they do have their own disadvantages. But I would prefer business because there are lot of benefits in business as compared to jobs. But like if we see somehow, like I'm telling about you my personal preference, that is business. But like there are so many benefits of jobs as well, because people who are like who cannot afford, because for running any business, for starting any business, you have to have a lot of money to invest in. Like you have financial stability as well for running a business. But when you are like getting a job, you are just required a degree and skills. So like there are possibilities of failure in business, but there are not in job. So I think they both have their ups and downs and like negative and positive points. So what's your point on this? What's your take on this?
yeah. I favor as both are good as business and jobs. Both are good at their level, but I prefer business to job because business is not for a short time; it is a long time. It may then more than one generation also, and there is everything. We work as in business as a master, but we work as a servant in the job profession. So I would like to be a master rather than a servant. In jobs, we are everything. We are the owner of in the job. Sorry, business. We are the owner, and we can have some people under us. We can give them jobs. So it's a according to me, it is better than a job. And in the job, then job finishes. with us when we get retirement, then our job finishes. Then for getting a job, our sons and daughters will again effort like me, like us, to get a job. But in the business, when a father starts a business, we start a business, then our sons and daughters don't have to do much effort, much struggle, because we have already struggled and we have stand so big empire as a business that they can handle it, they can uh, do it according to their choice. So I think business is better than job. In the job, our salary, our everything does not depend on our work or on us. It is depend on the person under whom we are doing job, whether it is private or government. But in the business, we are the master of our business. We can uh, expand it as much as we like, and we can grow according to our choice, our struggle, our hard work. So that's why I prefer business to job.
Yeah, definitely. I totally agree with you. You just said, when we establish a job, sorry, a business, then it will be easier for our daughters and sons to, run it further because we have already struggled and we have already established something that they just have to, work in it. But for the job, they have to, like they have to apply to so many places and they get selected to few only, so it is very good. But if we see, as you mentioned that job is controlled by someone like a boss, I can say, and we have to work under him or her. And in business we have this freedom to work on, we can make freedom
Yeah,
freedom decisions,
yes,
self decisions, we can say, like we are the owners or we are the leaders of the business that we have
yes,
established. Yeah,
that's
right. And if we see, but as you said it, like not working as a servant in a job, but I think that there are so many people who have passion for doing something that is in the jobs, for example teaching job. So
yes,
I don't think it like as a working as a servant, because if we see teachers are like doing something big, because they are teaching students. So they are creating the future, I would say, because they are teaching them and they will become in future, they can become leaders or something, because we are teaching them as a teacher. So I think this is something also the benefit of job, I would say.
yeah. But it is especially in the view of teaching job. Teaching job is the best job because a teacher makes people successful. So it is the best job. Teaching is the best job. I like teaching, but if the teaching, the others job are not so good in the comparison of business as the business is, because you know very well that the more than 98% income or money of the people of the world is earned by only 2% people as a businessman in the world. So there is a great income. We can have a great impact. We can do a lot there. We can grow our business to the top. So it is
Yeah.
better than that.
Yeah, definitely. Like business, always, like if we compare jobs and business, then business always has a plus point. But I think the only bad thing in the business is the initial part, like the how to run the business, how to invest the money in the business, and which way, like invest the money. And you have a person who is starting a business. He or she has to be, very smart, to manage time, to invest money accordingly. So I think that is the only negative point, like the starting. After the business is successful, then the life is set, I would say.
Yeah. It is a problem in the starting days, starting time. But before starting a business, first of all, we should have some experience from the others who are already running their business, and we can do study also for the business, for MBA, for the BBA, for other things we can study. Through the study, we can understand how to run a good business. And for the business, we will have a sharp-minded. We must be a sharp-minded man, and we must have a look on the markets and what is the demand of the people, the quality of the materials, and but before starting a business, first of all, we should have some experience from the people who are already running their business.
Definitely, because their experience will help us to run a business, to open a business correctly. Like
Yes.
we won't be making any mistakes in opening a business if we have an experienced person, right?
That experience will help us to run a business in a better way. And job also has, if the job is government, then it is also very good, but only the government job, because of in the private job, the boss, the owner of the company and the others, they take a lot of labor from the workers, from the employees, and sometimes they do late in giving them salaries. Not they don't give a time, and sometimes they behave rudely with the employees, because they are as a worker, as a labor there. So if the job is government job, then it is better. It is very good, but only if it is government, because in the
Yeah,
government there is a in the government job there is security that uh, the government will always help us. We get priority in a lot of fields, for the personal loan, for the other things. We are given a reference more than the others if it is the government job. And in the government job, if we are any problem, if we are not working, then government will support us. Sometimes when we are on medical leave or other, and sometimes any tragedy happens, then in those difficult times, the government does not leave us. They always give us everything timely. Our salary comes timely, and we are given more importance in those days.
yeah, I totally agree with you because government jobs are always better than private jobs. And as you mentioned that when we need in a medical, we are in a need of medical, or there is something tragic happens. So what happens is that government allows us, they helps us, they gives us important. But in private, they actually cut the money of the leaves that we take.
Yes.
So for each day they cut the money off from our salary. So this is one of the negative point of private jobs. And the government job is like as you mentioned gives us important, as well as we have, if we retire, we are at the age of 60, or when we retire, we are after retiration, we are given pension. And that is not
Yeah,
happening in a private sector. There is no policy like that in private
yeah,
sector.
yeah.
So
We are
always a
given.
government job is, yeah. And also the salary is always higher in government job
Yes.
rather than private, from private job, I would say. So yeah, government job is always better than private job, I would say.
In the government job, we don't have any extra pressure. We work only for the working hours, 6 hours, 7 or 8 hours. After those hours, we are totally free. We have no any mind pressure in the government sector. But in the private job, we are always in pressure that boss will say something tomorrow. He will ask for some files or some these things. He can call you anytime. Sometimes we have to do extra work because of any reason. But in the government job, we are totally free after working hours. If our working hour finishes, then we can go home. We can feel relaxed, and
Okay,
we
sir.
get a lot of.
Yeah, sir. Actually, I have to go outside, so I will share my experience. But it was really nice session, and I would like to ask you one thing, that as an English teacher, what do you think about my English? Like, how is my English, and if I need to improve, or like, what do I need to do? Please give me some suggestions.
Uh, Nice to talk to you. Your English is very fluently. Your fluency. You have a lot of fluency in your English, and with this interaction session, with this, you can improve yourself, but much better. But already you are doing very nice. I I am very pleased to talk with you because I got a lot of things, as you are speaking very nice English. You have a lot of fluency, but always there is some chances to improve ourselves. We can make us better than right now. The tomorrow must be better than today. So in the I have a suggestion, only one suggestion I have, that always keep on learning. Always be a good learner. Where you are in the life, always keep learning everything from a 360 degree. Means you must be we must be a learner of 360 degree. if we get anything from anywhere, from a child, from our colleagues, from seniors, from juniors, if there is anything to be learned, then we must learn. We must take from there. Always be a good learner and always be positive. Always do hard work and keep learning. This is the only way. A man must always be a good learner throughout the life.
Yeah, definitely. As you said, there is always a room for improvement. So I am actually kind of doing these sessions to improve my English. And like, your feedback is, really important to me because you are a teacher, and I will definitely take into consideration whatever you just told me. And yeah, it was really nice talking to you. And I always feel pleased to talk to a teacher, especially. So yeah, it was really amazing and informative session. So yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, please give my regards to your parents and
Yeah, definitely.
see you soon again as an introduction on the call. And till then, goodbye. Take care you and your family, your parents. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Same to you.